J-Drone here. What's going on, guys? Mini 4-axis aircraft, AIRJUGAR. This is the same company that was that yellow one, the yellow FPV combo that had the goggles, but this is a basic. This is like a 010. We do have a little bit of wind. I don't know if you can see those trees moving a little bit. Hopefully this has a couple different speed rates. I haven't read the instructions, so we're gonna find out real quick. It does have a little itty bitty battery. I'm assuming it's probably 150 milliamp an hour. We could verify that, but just by the looks of it, that's probably what it is. 220 milliamp an hour, so it's a little bit better than a 150. It does have plug and play motors, as I can see here, so if you burn out the motors, you just get new ones and plug them in. This wind is a little bit stronger than I thought it was, but hopefully this thing will be able to fly in it. We're gonna go ahead and put it right there. We get red in the back, nothing in the front, which I'm fine with. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, throttle up and throttle down. We are bound. Down and out, we'll start the motors. We're up. And we are flying with the wind now. And we're flying against the wind, and it's able to do it. And I believe I'm in the first speed setting. Let's see. Yes, I was in the first speed setting, so now we're in the second speed setting. I'll try to go this way to keep the sun out of the hat camera's lens here. This is definitely whoopable. If you're new to drones and you don't know what whoopable means, you can definitely put a small AIO camera on this. You're probably going to want to upgrade the battery just a little bit. Maybe a 250 to 260 milliamp an hour battery will do you good for some whoopage, for some FPV flight. So in the second speed rate, this thing's good. Let's check. There's our yaw rate in the second speed rate. We're able to do moderate funnels, very moderate funnels. We're gonna go ahead and put in third speed rate. We're in third speed rate. That's a nice yaw rate. Those are much better funnels. This is definitely, I don't know what I want to say. I'm going to say this is definitely a better 010 clone. We've seen a lot of 010 clones hit the market, and in the first speed setting, this one has pitch. In the third speed setting, it has so much pitch that we almost dive bombed. This is an altitude hold drone. So let's see, let's try to bring it back. The wind is pushing now a little bit. I'm backpedaling into the wind. But as far as altitude hold goes, it's really not bouncing up and down, which is pretty good for something this small. And actually, I can't remember off the top of my head a 010, besides some of the Potensic stuff, like I think it's the A20 or something, being altitude hold. So this is pretty neat. Again, plug and play motors, but you do also have ducts. It's a duct fan, which means you have rings around it, and I can see the red LEDs, the red LED blinking. It is cold out here. It's maybe about 45 degrees out, so a teeny tiny battery like this might be affected by the cold. This is also a fairly aggressive flight, but not too aggressive for this. Again, it's blinking. We don't have an LVC on a controller. The controller's light isn't blinking, but the little LED in the back there, I can see, which is cool. They allowed that to be seen. A lot of companies have it actually on the board where you can't see it, is blinking. So we do have low battery. Again, this was a more not so ideal flight as far as itty bitty drone. A little bit of wind, which actually I thought was less than what it was, but it did really well in it, and cold temperatures. Larger lipos, if you run them hard, aren't really going to have much issue with colder temperatures. DJI stuff even, if you get a battery out, Bamzo, whoa! That was a nice funnel down. If you get a DJI battery out in the cold and the battery is too cold, it will not even let you take off. It will tell you that the battery temperature is cold, so it does affect it. As far as storing batteries, what you should be doing is as soon as you get that LVC, I'm holding all the way up. It's not going up. It is landing itself and shutting its motors down. Immediately, if you're not going to fly this forever, immediate on that blink there, the LVC, you should be landing it. You should be disconnecting it, and you can turn your controller off, and then you could go ahead and sit this on a shelf and not have any worries because you brought it down as soon as that LVC kicked. Now what we did, we rode it out. We rode the storm. So this battery is less drained than it should be for storage. So we definitely are going to want to fly this again and bring it down on LVC, or charge it up and keep flying it and keep bringing it down on extreme low runs. We definitely do have decisions. But alright guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. AIRJUGAR. Mini 4-axis drone, again, basically a 010 clone. It's actually pretty cool. I just noticed that, and I mean, maybe you want to switch it out, but they didn't keep reds in the fronts and blacks in the back. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that, but it looks pretty cool. It does definitely look cool. Ideally for orientation, you would probably want 2 reds in the front and your blacks in the back, or blacks in the front and reds in the back, whichever, just for visual orientation. But alright guys, AIRJUGAR. This was fun. It's chilly out. I'm going back inside to get warm.